How's it going, guys? That Texan Collector here, and today we're going to be looking at this 1986 Patton 12-inch rotating grill box fan, table fan thing. I got this, dang, almost 7 or 8 years ago for really cheap on Facebook Marketplace, and it's not really in good shape because it was used in a warehouse. It was used in like an industrial like mattress washing warehouse, like a bunch of machinery and stuff used for like washing like, I guess, full-size mattresses or something. I don't know. It's like one of those, just some kind of warehouse business, but fan's in pretty rough shape. The white or beige color is super sun faded, but that's still there. The sticker on the switch is still there. As you can see, there's dings and dents and scuffs everywhere, and it's stained, and there's brittle plastic it's missing in certain spots. But the biggest thing is the rotating grill. I guess the bushing or the retainer that kind of keeps it centered so it's free spinning is really loose, so it scrapes on the bottom of the cabinet. It still works, kinda. The knob still works also, but kind of have to hold it upright to get it to do anything, unless you actually tilt the fan to a point where it won't rub and scrape. But behind that, the blade and the motor, well, I guess the motor and the bearings are in really, really good shape. Unfortunately, it does not have the metal blades like certain versions had. I think this is the only version in this color scheme that had the plastic blade. I might be wrong, because a lot of them, which was really cool, had metal blades compared to these plastic blades, which those are pretty cool. And they had some other color schemes. They had this color scheme. They had one that was kind of a eggshell blue or baby blue back with a, or cabinet really, and then the grill and the nut right here and the switch were all like ivory or white. So it was really cool, that white and blue contrast. But enough talking, there's not really much to show on this one. I guess I'll show the back. Nothing fancy about the cord, even though some Patton fans kind of copied Dayton where they had a grounded cord, but this one does not, just a normal cord. Has a little built-in grab handle right there. It has embossed information right there, which will be really hard to see. And then it has a sticker on the bottom, which I guess I'll show. But in there, I can't tell if it's a Fasco motor or a GE or some kind of in-house motor, but it is like a little, it's like a miniature box fan motor. So like it's an all metal motor. Reminds me of like the 12-inch Lakewood box fans. But and there's a sticker on the bottom. There's a sticker on the bottom right there. Model CA1284 with a 8605 date on the bottom, which tells me 1986. There's a code on the motor that also backs that up. It says like OH86 or something, so this is from 86. I'm not sure when they had the blue and white ones, but this is when this is from. So we'll go ahead and fire it up. Here's Woe. Oh yeah, the blades on this fan rotate counterclockwise, which is pretty interesting. You can see the grill. The moment you lift it, it works. Let go and it stops. But if you ignore that, it's still a pretty good fan. It still moves a lot of good air. While it was vibrating. Here's medium. Get some airflow. It's cool how these work. I just wish this one was in better shape. But it's still a good shop fan or garage fan. or just a burner fan. I think it would be neat to pull out the motor and blade in this and then make like a custom wooden box fan to fit that motor and blade, since it cranks out a pretty good amount of air. And here's high. Trying to position the grill to where you can feel the airflow the best. There's kind of some, but on high it kind of overpowers the scraping sometimes. It'll kind of try to go on its own, as you can see, but I've never oiled this fan, so it actually has a pretty good spin down. But that's basically it. These things are pretty unique. Not many companies made them. I think it's cool that Patton kind of threw their hat into the ring on these. And now we have these. These are pretty cool. These plastic blades are nice in my opinion, but the coolest ones, like I was saying, are the ones with metal blades. Plus they move a lot more air. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see y'all in the next one.